Hello and welcome to all you Scorpios out there. This is your short monthly horoscope for December of 2022. Two things that are happening. First of all, Jupiter in Aries again, and secondly, the Mercury retrograde. Now, for you in general, dear Scorpios, as these are not things that are happening in key areas of your life, December is a fairly relaxed kind of month for you. I mean, in general, of course. But there is a lot of energy in your third house. So it's going to be a very, very busy month, to say the least. And let's start with this Mercury retrograde at the very end of the month. So around and about the 30th of December. But you feel it the whole month slowing down. Mercury is in Capricorn, in your third house. The third house is the house of communication. It's the house of your siblings, your neighbors, but it's the house of the PR, you could say, learning and teaching, but on a daily level. But certainly, roughly, it's your communication style. And there needs to be something here that is addressed and that is reassessed, because that's what the Mercury retrograde is all about. Now, if you're doing short trips, it doesn't mean to say that it's going to be postponed, but there is a good chance that there are some slowing down, you could say. So prepare yourself for that, take a couple of books with you and you'll be fine. I mean, forewarned is forearmed. But definitely with the Mercury retrograde in the travel house, you have to be aware of that. Now, another thing, and I'm doing these videos just before this is all happening. So another thing is computers and devices and all of that. Make your backups. Make your backups, because with the Mercury going retrograde in that third house in Capricorn of structures, make sure that your devices, your phone, your computers, your tablets, and all of that you clean it up before, you could say, the Mercury goes retrograde. It could also mean that you are going to, whilst the Mercury goes retrograde, that you are going to decide to buy new stuff, to buy new devices, right? But do that after the Mercury, if you can, of course. Do that after the Mercury goes direct again, which is after the 18th, 19th of January. So this is definitely not the end of the world, but also because this Mercury is very close to Venus around the end of the month, you could be thinking a lot about love. You could be thinking a lot about Venusian stuff, which is love, which is the fine things of life, the good foods, the good drinks, which is also money. So you could be thinking as well around these subjects and also reassessing them, so to improve them. So if you say, like, for instance, you are in a relationship and Mercury goes retrograde in your third house, you could, and it's close to Venus, you could be thinking differently around love. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's better to go with the energy and try to adjust and having a look at what's going on there. It could be some conversations that are not the easiest that you also will have to do, particularly around Christmas Eve, because then the moon will also be in that house, together with Venus, together with Mercury, but also together with Pluto, your modern ruler. And you are a Scorpio person, so you go dig deep and you go to the root of the matter. But because of that, things come up, and they have to come up, because then they can be transformed. So there could be some, if you definitely have conversations with relatives around Christmas Eve, be aware that it can be a bit uncomfortable. Be comfortable with the uncomfortable feelings, because it has a goal, which is a purification of toxicity. If you are going for that, you can't go wrong. Now, Jupiter is going in Aries on the 21st. So that is for you in a fellow, you could say, in a fellow, Aries is also ruled by Mars, and your ancient ruler is also Mars. So that is good. you know, when it goes into that kind of area. It's your sixth house, it's your day-to-day life where Jupiter goes, which I love for you, because it's for all of you who want to make more purpose in your life when it comes to your career, your day-to-day work, and even your health. It is possible here. It enters around the 21st of December and it stays there for a couple of months in your sixth house. So it can also mean more work, but not in a way that it's stressful. It's more in a way of it's purposeful. I have a lot of work here. I have a lot of income because of that. And I'm enjoying my time here. Jupiter in the sixth is wonderful for expansion when it comes to your work. Hopefully for you, a bonus or whatever. If you think that you've done well that year, and if you've done more than you were supposed to, go and ask for a promotion, you know, with Jupiter in your sixth house. And of course, if you feel that you've earned it, right? And chances are big that you're going to get it. It could also mean a different job. That is also very possible with Jupiter in your sixth house. So a new job that is giving you way more purpose than before, that is exciting, new, pioneering, you know, that's the Aries energy. And then we have the 31st of December is in Taurus. And I wanted to say something about that as well, because it's a special day, right? And for you, it's going to be all about relationships, because this moon is in Taurus, which is about, Taurus in general is about the good food, the good drink. So make sure you have that. And it doesn't always have to be expensive, right, to be good. And but definitely your focus is on other people. Whether you are single or not, make sure that you can celebrate this day, the last day of the year, with someone else. And some things are going to be very significant for you around and clear for you around a relationship. Having said that, I wish you a very good month and see you next time. Bye-bye.